Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is my December Wednesday holiday series. There will only be 3 as the 4th Wednesday is Christmas and I won't have a video for you that day. So, instead of doing a fall card, my B cards for Wednesday series will be some kind of a little project. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. So, I got these from the dollar store. I knew I would have to have them. They're these little easels, right? So, for 2B, I'm going to do some kind of little holiday something with some DSP. I'm going to do one for me and one for my Aunt Carol. For Christmas, I'm going to give it to her early, but this is going to be for her and I. So this is what I'm going to do for me. So just a little sneak peek, but this is going to be a really quick little Christmas card. I wanted to use one of my favorite stamp sets that I haven't used yet, so let me share that with you. It's this one. It says, "Greatest Part of Christmas." And one of my favorite sentiments was "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." I am pairing that with, you ready for it? The Santa sleigh from the October 2022's Paper Pumpkin Kit. Ho, 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 right? Yeah, it goes together well. So the sentiment strip I've chosen to use is from Paper Pumpkin also. It's from Thanks and Beyond Dies. We're going to use this one. We're also going to be using on the inside, "Wishing you a Christmas of smiles and love that will last all year." Did I do? Oh, I didn't. I was going to do "Thinking of You at Christmas Time" on the envelope. So let's do that one. I didn't mount that one yet. Sorry. I think we're going to keep it all in black. I pulled out Cherry Cobbler, but I think we're going to keep it all in black. Now, I am using the Iconic Celebration DSP. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was sitting here trying to figure out what to do, something different. And I had a piece of DSP. This is no kidding. I had a piece of DSP that was 3.5 inches wide. And I'm like, okay, what do I do with that? So, trying to think of, was it this piece or this piece? It was one of these two pieces. It was a little bit longer. And I'm like, okay, let's see what we have to pair it up. And I know that I hadn't used the candy canes yet, so I'm pairing these two up like that. So let's get started. So what we have is a card base. I'm going to give you the standard measurements. Yes, this one is a little narrower, but you're going to have the standard measurements. So we have a white card base. For the measurements that you will have in the description are 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4.25. This one is just 1/4 inch shy. We have a white envelope. Layer number 1 will be 4.25 by 5.5. That's to cover the entire card base, right? And then we have 2 pieces of DSP, and I'm just going to go over here. So one is 2.25 by 3.5, and the other is 2.75 by 3.5. We're going to put those together with a little 1/2 inch, and it's not even that width, it's just a piece I pulled out. That's going to be my transitions piece to glue these two together. Now I have a 1/4 inch, and this is Evening Evergreen. Any green is going to work, guys. Remember that evergreen, perfectly plaid punch, that tree punch that's retired. Any tree die you have will work. I literally have, where's my little container from Christmas? These are Evening Evergreen. This is why I chose Evening Evergreen, guys, is because I literally have in my little Christmas stash here. Do you see all these Christmas trees I have? I have a stack of them in here. Look at all those. So I have a stack of these that I punched, years ago. So I have a whole bunch. So I'm going to use what I have. In fact, I can put some of these away. We only need, I can do 2. I can layer them up. All right. So that's why I chose Evening Evergreen. I'm just going to glue them together. They're the same ones, but it'll just thicken it up. And here's my sentiment strip. So let's get started. First things first is we are going to put some glue on my transition piece, hopefully. And I'm going to start with one piece, get it on there. Doesn't matter if it's straight or not, it's just to get them. Now it does. This piece needs to be on there straight. And I'm just going to take a look here. All right, now that those pieces are on there straight, this is a 1/4 inch strip. I am going to glue this on here in the center. And then I'm going to snip it off the ends. Hopefully I'm going to get it straight. Doesn't look like it's straight at all. So let's hopefully scooch it over to one side. That looks pretty straight. Pair of snips. Oh, that would have looked pretty as well. Look at that side. But I hadn't used this candy cane yet. So it's all about using stuff I have not used yet for this card. So those pieces can go into the recycle bin. This side. And it doesn't matter which way. So let's glue this down to our card base. And I hope you guys are excited about the holidays as I am. I know that I am recording this early. That's because I do want to spend as much time just relaxing and enjoying the holidays. I will tell you that while you're watching this. Okay, so on the way home from my grandson's football game that they did lose, my daughter, she is like, Mom, you know what time it is? It's time for Christmas music. And we're listening to Michael Bolton, Mariah Carey. And my husband's just shaking his head as my daughter and I are just singing our hearts out, right? And anyway, so today, Hank went to school. And when he came home, he came in and he's like, oh my gosh. He's like, Manji, it is literally right after Halloween. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. What have you done? I said, oh, Hank, I am ready for Christmas. He's like, I see that. I started decorating for Christmas. He's like, you're crazy. He's like, you're crazy. You've lost your mind. I said, no, I haven't. I'm ready for Christmas. I said, we're getting ready, Hank. We're going to be ready early this year. He's like, you have lost your mind. I said, oh, no. No, lost my mind. I said, I am just ready and ready to go. I said, Hank, honey, I said, while you were riding with Jesse, your mom and I were singing Christmas carols in the car. He's like, no. I said, yes. We were laughing. He was, hope he remembers that. So anyways, he was shaking his head at me. Oh, so funny. My husband was shaking his head at me too when I told him, honey, I need your help. Okay, sorry, tissue time, sanitizer time. Okay. This is not going to take any time. I'm starting to think that I need, let me get my little spot of evening evergreen because I'm thinking I want to go around the edges. So now it's time to stamp. And, oh, please let me get it right the first time because I did not cut any extra. So we can do that. I didn't even get a stamp in Pierce Matte, but I don't, oh, that's going this way now. We're putting it this way. That's right. I almost forgot. I don't think we need a stamp in Pierce Matte, though the sleigh came off because we have the cushioning from all the cardstock. We want to do this really, you know, what would be pretty is this could be done in evening evergreen. That could be done in Evening Evergreen. It could be done in Evening Evergreen. It's dark enough. Am I going to go for it? I sure am. No, I'm not. I can. Yes. No, no, no. Yes. No. No, 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 no. No, we're going to, because if I don't get it dark enough, I can take a Sharpie to it and color in any mistakes. Because I have done this before. Oh, yes, I have. Okay, there is my sentiment. So that's why I'm not doing it in Evening Evergreen. Now, if I was using the old retired Stamparatus or a Misty, something like that, I would. But since I'm not using any of those. Okay, we want Santa in the sleigh. In the candy cane sky. Yes. They're on the North Pole, right? Their sky can be full of candy canes. Visions of sugar plums, right? I told my husband, I said, I think I'm ready to get rid of Christmas stuff. I said, there are things, I said, I am not taking any more stuff off the walls. I said, all that stuff that I have made, I said, I am not taking things off the wall anymore. So let's see. Oh, I don't need to. That came out perfect. Perfect, perfect. This one now. So this is red rubber. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So, do we do it in cherry cobbler, because that's this color, or do we do it in black? That was my dilemma. I know I'm going to sponge around it. We're going to do it in cherry cobbler. I just changed my mind is all. It's going to stand out is what it is. It's going to stand out. I think anyways. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold it down. Just put your hands on it. Just give it a second. Don't force it down. Just hold it down for a minute. All right. Oh, that was such a good choice. I'm so happy. So, if you have a spot, if you have the foam pads, get a sponge dabba. I am going to just go around like this. There we go. That's all there is to it. Well, I shouldn't have closed that up because we're going to stamp. All right. Oh, yes. Let's do this. We're going to stamp the back of the envelope as well. And I was going to go like that. That was not going to work. Just not going to work. But this will work, right? This will work. Give it a second. Beautiful. On the front will be in red. Thinking of you at Christmas time. Hold it there. Give it a second. Voila. Let's open up our card. And on the inside, it's going to say, wishing you a Christmas of smiles and love that will last all year. Should say all will last into the new year. Because this year will be over. Okay, I'm just going to hold it down for a second. You know what? I'm going to get another one of those little trees and we're going to stick it down here. Because you saw how many I have, right? I can spare some. I can spare another tree. This one, we are going to pop that right off for the inside. We can close this up so no catastrophe befalls us. So I really enjoyed, I took the day off from stamping. I am doing this video in the evening, and I set up my Dickens, and I so enjoyed putting it up. I even put up my husband's, yes, his National Lampoons stuff right under the television. Okay, so this is going to be here, but it needs a strip there and a strip there. Just a paper. This is going to be totally flat. So we just need a scrap bit. I'm seeing if these are my thick pieces. If not, nope. All right. Let's fold those in half. That's gonna work. And I had to remove a lamp from one of my side tables in the living room. We're gonna be down a lamp because I needed that little bit more room to put some Dickens Villages on the tables. So I removed one complete lamp and I left one, otherwise it'd be pitch black like in the living room. And hopefully Hank has learned his lesson to leave my Dickens Village alone. When he was little and I had it up one year, he thought that, you know, the little figurines were actual toys, and he broke my firehouse guys. The horse is all broken to pieces. You know, my daughter was just absolutely devastated. Mom, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, Justice, you know, he's a child. My fault for putting it up. Should not have. We're going to go with this side. It has more red. I didn't think, you know, I hadn't had a little one for so long. And he got himself up on the shelf, and yeah. And then it fell out of his little hand, and they're porcelain. And it, you know, things like that happen. So my horses that draw the fire hose are no longer. I mean, I still have one horse. One horse is missing a tail and a foot, and then the hose and reel pieces, they're halfway there, and the rest, there's not even enough pieces. So there we go. There is my card. Darling, I'm so ready for Christmas. Yes. Now, this being black, where is that black Wink of Stella? Oh, there it is. Of course, we're going to use the black Wink of Stella on Santa in the sleigh. And my Wink of Stella, at the time of this recording, the red and everything has not come. But hopefully, before I send these out, it will arrive. And I can put some red and green on my cards. Because, guys, they make red and they make green Wink of Stella, and they come in a 3-pack on Amazon. Yeah, baby, they do. I'm so excited. So there, we just gave Santa and his reindeer a little zhuzhing up, cute, simple little card. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. It pairs perfectly with the Santa Claus. Yes, it does. So I think so anyway. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that your holidays are full of love, friendship, family, Know that I am sincerely grateful to each and every one of you for allowing me into your home and to share my love of paper crafting. Thank you all so very, very much. And please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.